guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today's video that I'm going to do for you is a mini haul video of the things that I've been getting, and kind of like a story time, so it's kind of like a chit chat kind of thing. I don't know. It's a video where I'm going to be talking too much. So if you don't like these videos, you don't have to watch me. But if you do, stay tuned. Okay, well, I found a few items in the stores that we have visited now. We're in a brand new town, as you guys know. We are, if you guys don't know, we are no longer homeless. My family and I have found, sorry, this shirt is like, my family and I have found, a place to live. You know, we found a 2-bedroom apartment that we are able to afford now. We live here now with our kids. We're able to, this place does have a kitchen, it does have a shower. It is like technically a studio apartment, but we converted it into like a 2-bedroom. But like I said, and like I have been saying in my previous vlogs, once we get our furniture in, we get everything nice and organized. Right now everything's just kind of everywhere because we still have all of our suitcases and everything. But once we get everything organized, I will do an in-depth, I'll probably go live on here and do like an in-depth house tour or something. Anywho, I'm just going to show you a few things that I've been getting around the stores here around town. There's only one thrift store and 2 little boutique shops that are here. So the first thing is this vest, this little vest thing. It is from Faded Glory. I got it at a thrift store called Open Gate in Reedley. It's called Open Gate, and it's like a consignment store. You know, they get items and they resell them. You guys know how that goes. But anyway, I got this, and this was only $5. It was on their $5 rack, and it's really warm. You could wear this pretty much over anything. You know, you put a long sleeve on, or even a short sleeve if you want. You know, it's just kind of like a cute throw over. Yeah, my kids are kind of playing. My youngest is taking a nap and they're kind of being rowdy. But that's okay. The next thing that I have found is this. There's a thrift store around this place. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I can't really pronounce it, but I found this cute little necklace the other day. And it's perfect because it represents like all the 5 of us. See, there's me, my husband, and then there's Caden, Linda, and Emil right here. So it's a cute little necklace to wear, you know, just with any outfit, or if you want to wear it underneath everything, you know, but I just thought it was just really, really cute. And the other thing that I found recently at that same thrift store is this nice blouse. It's it says blessed on it, so it's really good for church. And I'm not sure, it's the brand Love Spell, and it doesn't really have a size on here. The material is very like, it's not cotton, but it's like this really soft, stretchy material. It's really nice. I really, really like the design, you know, the flowers and stuff. I compare it with any skirt, any pair of pants, you know, and this is the back. So this is really cute. I thought it was cute. I always look for things like this when I'm at the thrift stores. I have an old soul, so I like pearls and like things with like roses on them or florals. You guys, I'm gonna give you guys a tour later on in another video of my closet once I get it organized, and I'll show you guys all the flower stuff I have. And then this is another cardigan that I found there at the same thrift store. It's really nice. It's heavy. It looks like it's not, but it's actually really heavy material, and it's from Gap. So this was only like, oh, and this one was only like $1, which is really a really good deal. And so was this. This was only $1 also. And then I went back to the same thrift store today and got 2 more items to my wardrobe. I just love clothes. Clothes. I love it. And this is kind of like a little cardigan sweater too. It's a little bit on the short side, you know. It's just, it doesn't go all the way down. It's just a little throw over. And it's got buttons right there. And this one's from Ambience Apparel. And it's really nice and thick right now for the fall season. And you can choose to extend the sleeves here. And you can choose to fold them. So you have 2 choices. And then the neck, you can fold that too. You can throw this over some you know, a pair of jeans or some with a nice top, or like me that I wear skirts now. You can wear it with a skirt, with a jean skirt. You know, you can pair it with anything pretty much. With a nice scarf, you know, with some nice Uggs. This one is not from the same thrift store. This is from Dollar General. Family Dollar actually. We have a Dollar General and a Family Dollar that are like almost right next to each other. So, yeah, this is a skirt, and it's got the little, it's not a wraparound skirt, it's a full length skirt, but it looks like it's a wraparound because it has these 2 right here. This one you can wear it however you want to. Like I wear it with leggings underneath, obviously, to be modest. But it's really not, it's a full length. Like it reaches down. If you're really short, this will probably drag to the ground. And since I'm on a little bit more on the tall side, it doesn't drag as much. So it's really nice. The other item that I also found is this really nice American Eagle plaid shirt. Well, I don't know if it's a shirt or if it's more of like a little dress or something, because it's a little bit on the long side, and it's got those flares right here at the bottom. It's not like a regular plaid shirt, and it's got buttons here, and you can roll up the sleeves if you want to. It's got the little button right there. But here, I'll show you guys. See, it's like this. So I'll pair this with a nice skirt, or with the black skirt that I have right here. I can pair it with that. Some nice tennis shoes or some nice flats or something. And I can even throw the sweater over it, you know. I can do all that with this one. So I thought it was really nice. It was only for like $2. It was on the $2 rack. By the way, the black skirt, this black skirt right here, this was $7.50. It was on the clearance rack, $7.50 at Dollar General. And this was $2. So this was, let's see. And then there's this one that I also found. It's a nice little sporty skirt that you can wear pretty much with anything. So yeah, it's a really nice material, really nice for the fall, and it's got, and my favorite thing, it's the only reason why I got it, because it's got pockets. You have pockets right here for your cell phone, for your keys, for your wallet. So yeah, and it's from Sonoma Lifestyle, And it used to be at a thrift store, and then it ended up at this boutique. Because it still has the Kohl's logo on it, and its regular price is $30. And then the thrift store tried to sell it for $7, and I only got it for $2. So that's a really, really good deal. Total for all these clothes is under $20. I got all of this for under $20, which is really good for me because I'm a mom of 3 kids and I really don't have time to shop at the expensive stores, and I don't have the money for it. So getting all this for $20 is a really good deal for me. But yeah, going back to what I was going to talk about in the beginning of the video, the reason why we got this place, it's kind of hard to explain. Okay, I got back in touch with my birth mom. When we were staying at my dad's house, when me and my husband and my kids were staying with my dad, I opted to go visit my mom because they both live kind of like in the same town, only a few miles away from each other. So, they always seem to be rowdy when I do these videos. But, anyways, I got in touch with my birth mom, and, we both sat down and talked, about what was going on. I told her what was going on. My dad told her a little bit what was going on because they see each other. Not like literally seeing each other, but they're in the same town and they pass by. Sometimes they end up in the same store and stuff like that. You know how that goes. So, my dad suggested I should go over there and talk to her and everything. So he drove me over there, and I ended up showing up at her house. And I sat down and talked with her, and I let her know what was going on. So she felt in her heart that she should, because she's religious. So she felt in her heart that she should pray for that stuff and everything. And she really believes in God and all that. So she felt in her heart that she should get in contact with a few of her friends, because she has a few of her friends here in this town that go to church, but that are also renters of some apartments. So I got in touch with her, and then she told me, okay, well, I'm going to get a hold of a few of my friends and see if they're, to see if they're renting anybody, or see if they have a space available at least. So you guys are not going back and forth and being with this person and this person, because we were like that for 6 months. So she got in touch with this really nice lady, and she basically told her, hey, I have a daughter, and she's got a husband and kids, and they're homeless. They don't have a place to stay. They don't have their own house or anything like that. Do you have a space available? And then she goes, well, there's this apartment in the back of my house that I'm renting. I'm actually renting 2 of them, and one of them's available. And my mom said, okay, then I'll go ahead and get my daughter a call. And it was just a normal day at my dad's house, and I gave, all of a sudden my phone rings. Anyway, so it was just a normal day at my dad's house. We were doing his routine, he was cooking for us, and I was on my phone on Facebook, and all of a sudden my phone rings, and it's my mom. So I answered it really quick, and she says, guess what? And I said, what? She goes, I've found you a place. I found you guys an apartment. And I said, no, you're kidding. And she said, no, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. I found you a place. I got in contact with this nice lady, and that's my friend from the church, and she has a studio apartment available right now. And get this, I only waited probably about 2 days before my mom called me. It took her 2 days to get in contact. So she did that, and then she says, well, she wants to see if you're available to look at the apartment right now. And I said, sure. So I quickly got dressed and everything, and I told my husband, I said, I'm gonna go see the apartment, blah blah blah. Can you watch the kids and all that? So he did, and then my parents helped, of course. So I did that. My mom came to pick me up, and we headed over here to this town, and I came to look at the place, and the lady goes, she met me, and then of course I've told her my side of the story and everything, and she says, well, I'm looking to rent this place as soon as possible. When can you move in? And I said, now. And she goes, now? You're ready? I said, yeah. All of my stuff is in suitcases. All I have to do is move them. And she says, oh, okay. And this was a Friday. She goes, okay, well, let me see if everything's working. Let me make sure the utilities are on, and let me make sure that the water is running. Let me make sure that everything is how it's supposed to be. And then I'll give your mom a call, and then you guys can move in Saturday afternoon. So I waited the 24 hours, and then my mom calls me about 10 o'clock in the morning. This is Saturday. She calls me and she says, well, are you ready? And I said, what? She goes, the apartment's ready. You can move in now. And I said, what? She goes, yeah, let's go ahead and move your stuff. And of course I told my dad that on Friday. That's when I told him, when I came back after seeing the apartment, I told my dad, and he says, you can't, you're not doing this. And I said, yeah, I am. We have a place to live. So, but anyways, it all happened so fast with my dad that he wasn't taking it well. He really wasn't. He got attached to the kids because we were living with him since November, the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, we've been living there since November, and it's now mid-January. So he got attached to the kids and to and to us and everything, and he wasn't really ready for it. But even then, he helped me move all of my stuff and all of the kids' stuff and all my husband's stuff in here. And it wasn't until the third day that we were living here that he came by, and he said he was sorry because he said a few things that he shouldn't have, and he said that he was sorry and that it was just all too fast for him. But I am just so blessed and so glad that we now have a place to live, and that we don't have to worry about being under somebody else's roof, following their expectations or their rules, their house rules. We have our own rules now. We only pay $5.50 a month, and the utilities are really not that much either. So it's pretty good for this place. And we don't have to worry about telling somebody we'll be back at a certain time and blah 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 and this. We cook when we want to, we clean when we want to, we do whatever we want because it's our house, our home. And I told my oldest, because he's 4 now, he's able to understand things. When we got the keys, I told him, sorry, it makes me emotional because we've been struggling for so long, and I told my son, I said, I promise you, we will never, ever be homeless ever again, no matter what. and I'm keeping up to that promise no matter what. So he is just really happy because he started acting up with all the people we were living with. He started talking back to me. He started hitting me. He started, and he's only 4 years old. So in a way, it did affect him. So now that we are secure, that we are in our own home, he's been acting a little bit. He's working on it. He's trying not to yell. He's trying not to hit back and to talk back. He's trying to be better, you know, and I want to do that before he goes to school because I don't want him to have problems with kids, with his other classmates. But yes, he is going to be going back to school full time, so I'm really happy that because it broke my heart when I had to take him out of school when we were in the motel in the other town we were living in, and it was just really hard for us and really hard for him. But now that he knows that we have a place, he is a lot happier, and so is my husband. Our relationship is better. We don't argue as much. We're not at each other's throats. We don't fight. We don't do any of that anymore. We're a big happy family. So yeah, that's my story about how we got this place. And like I said, I'll do an in-depth video of a house tour once we get everything, like our furniture and our dressers, because they're sitting in storage right now, and until I get the money to be able to pay for storage, I'll be able to take those things out. So I'm slowly working on that right now. But thank you guys so much for letting me sit down and talk to you guys about this, and to be able to share what's been going on in our lives. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up if you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!